All right, good evening, YouTube. Welcome to the 2626 Bolo Live Show. You know, sir, it's in my best interest to ask you guys to remember to like the video, share the video. These are two fundamental ways we can get for, build the channel. Ultimately, you guys, the consumers, of what we are doing here, so, you guys are the ones that help to build the channel. So, you don't know. That a full main responsibility. Um, and of course, we're very grateful for the ones them that take on that responsibility. You guys are the true MVPs. No, they are the barber shop. See, just done. You know what I mean? Just done. Clean off the ballet. Just done. Clean off the ballet. No look residue out here on the side with the top peel out. We just clean off everything and just make everything just. Yeah, understand. Make everything just nice. Make your place nice. From my chase ice. And me there start thinking of me, I say, boy, me I think about what was said on the panel with double speaks. You understand? And what was said about me personally, not on double speaks panel, but because we just make this clear if we never clear enough. For those with me concern, what True Essence express truly doesn't apply to me, and the reason why we even mention it is because they are trying to make sense. How you doing, Sassy 81? Sassy 81, what's up? We truly are trying to make sense of the attack on my name by that individual. Truly are trying to make sense of it. Even with what was said, again, it doesn't apply to me, so it don't make sense the attack will come to me. You understand what I say? Hope you're having a great Wednesday, Sassy. It don't make any sense, the attack that came to me. Now, if it's truly what True Essence is saying it is, which she said she can't speak for the guy, which she truly cannot, but she only express what she understand, which she have all right to do, because she kind of closer to the situation than me, obviously. Like she mentioned, both of them were attacked by that individual. So him rock out for her, the way or rock out for her. This is her expressing it. I'm not going to get into my feelings. I disagree with some things, there's a way and a method of doing things, right? Now, with Garrick and her situation, if I was to approach Garrick with a certain energy, he wouldn't have yielded a solution, right? And I think there were great efforts to yield a solution, where some form of understanding between the two parties would actually happen. Now, it seems as if, based on what I'm hearing now, and based on certain actions, like when there was supposed to be a squashing of it, and then the individual and True Essence had a schedule live, which they wanted to express how them feel, and them still express how them feel, which them have all right to do, right? But the timing of it And I expressed this at the time. The timing of it, it just seemed off. And it sent the wrong message, in my opinion. Right? It just did, in my opinion. And I verbalized this. But I still got cursed out, saying that nobody said anything. And it seems as if, may I get, it seems as if, in my opinion, that I'm getting darts thrown at me by both sides for not saying anything on behalf of each side. And it's so funny. But you see, I can take people's opinion, and not getting my feelings about it, and process it and think about it. And if it don't make no sense to me, it just don't make no sense to me. And we can move forward. I will say this. My intentions in regards to the situation between both parties were good. I'm so happy that I never came into the defense of Trina, because it cannot be said that I defended Trina vigorously in that situation. I haven't even spoken on it. I have not even spoken on it. So again, those statements that were made does not apply to me. I'm not talking about for me specifically. I not speak for nobody else. However, anybody else want to interpret it, that's their business. Right? But seeing as I was in somewhat of the middle of it between both parties, I never understood the situation between the individual and Gary. I really didn't. I was not educated on that. Stuff was said to me behind the scenes. I watched videos, but that doesn't mean hearing it. That mean I understood, fully what was going on. You get what I'm saying? So I never really tried to mediate those two situations between the men. Right? I tried to between True Essence and Garrett. Now, what I've learned from this, moving forward, no matter how you try to, hey, how you doing, Kimar? No matter how you try to quote unquote call it down the middle, anytime you have both sides that want you to pick a side, you have already lost. And I think that's what it is. That happened. Garrick want me to pick his side. Yes, he's right. And True Essence want me to pick her side. Yes, she's right. So when I took the stance of both of them was wrong, when I took the stance that both of them was wrong, it became a contest to prove who was actually wrong in their eyes. Right? And I think what I'm hearing based off what True Essence said on Double Speaks panel is that the individual now is going on this rampage to prove a point that he was right and Garrett was wrong the whole time. This is what I'm hearing, This is what I'm picking up. And somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm open to dialogue and we can drop the link. Now, that would make sense if I was not attacked the way I was. Right? If I wasn't called a beta male bitch, if I wasn't wrongly accused of SCAM, right? If I wasn't wrongfully accused of that, and I'm so happy I was so transparent with everybody, and people were really paying attention to what I was saying from Because even No Drama mentioned that you know, I did mention that there's no Cash App in Jamaica. And it's a common practice for persons who have their family members. You know, say for instance, somebody want to send you something, right? And they said, oh, so you don't have any Cash App? No, I don't have any Cash App, but my sister does. My sister lives in America. So you can just send the money to my sister and my sister will send it to me. That is essentially what it was. And I ask again, how is that a SCAM? So I don't and after I verbalize this, after I mention this, we have seen where people are still, this individual is still insinuating some type of something is wrong foolishness. Now again, the source of the Cash App is not mine, but it's my people. Now, if something is, how you doing, CX? If something is because I don't understand Cash App, I never had one, right? If something is going on with Cash App where the money is not going through, how would I be one in control of that, or two have any knowledge of it, of how it works if I never had a Cash App? And again, you guys can verify this. It's very, very easy. Just go and Google it. Cash App is only in the UK and America. Cash App is not even in Canada. Miss Genesis one can confirm that as well. She lives in Canada. And you can ask any Canadian friends if you have any. I have several, mostly women, but you know, that's a whole other conversation. Right? So the effort to defame my name is confusing me as to how it coincides with this individual allegedly trying to prove a point by attacking myself that way and others. It truly doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. I've heard certain arguments and it still don't make no sense. Oh shit, he said how much the fee? Hey, CX. Wait, you want to send something through the PayPal? The link is in the description, CX. It's $10 US. $10 US for the fade, bro. $10 US. Alright, man. Shout out to my barber. Right? So I'm like thinking about it. But it just doesn't make any sense. So what I've learned from this, because you see, one of the things for me, I've always tried to be a mediator. I've always tried to, where I see it's possible, I always want to make peace. But what I've learned is when somebody is hell bent on just putting their energy into you know, having conflict, a war of words, or whatever the case might be. Woman, go on. Brownie. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, man, I'm there, man, long time next year. Oh, try to make me smile. Hey, Felix, big up yourself, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, man, you can send me something that, hey, if you send me the $10 in the PayPal, that will make me smile, that's for sure. I don't know, you just pay for the feed right there, sir. You understand? Well, anyway, Um, I guess them gonna say me a SCAM when me say that. I really want to try that. Audrey, what's up, Audrey? What's going on? Shout out to Audrey in the building. Audrey, you'll find me on the backup channel, but I don't know what's going on the main channel, you know, man. I don't know what is going on, you know, Audrey. You guys remember to follow me on my Instagram for those who use Instagram. But anyway, I've always tried to mediate. I've always tried to be the peacekeeper in situations. But, you know, the older I've gotten and having learned these lessons here on YouTube, yeah, I'm going to have my opinion in the chat. But as far as, you know, having people try to deal with their own conflict on my platform and that type of stuff, I see Selena tried and she got backlash. You know what I'm saying? I seen everybody that tried to get involved and try to mediate and bring some type of peace or something, all got backlash. So what that tells me is, you know, people are so drawn, are so, like, the drama feeds them. It's like a drug, you know. They're obsessed with it. And hey, it is what it is. Right? They rather be there to egg it on and to keep fueling the fire instead of trying to put out the fire. My intention from the jump was always to put out the fire. And I think my actions were very, very clear. And like I said, if I dealt with Garrick in a very rah type of way, even with the situation with this individual disrespecting me, has my energy changed? Did I respond in a way to keep the fuel and the fire going? Did I meet him with the same disrespect he met me with? Ask yourself these questions and look at my actions. No, I did not. Parky West, where are you? Hey, West, are you at the bridge? You know, they come hit the link the time. The first Jamaican brother where they come hit me link that time. Are you that? Because Miss Genesis one was asking about you, you know. She was so happy when they hit the link. If I you can come hit the link again, you know. If I you know. Because I love to talk to you about what going in that place. Oh no, okay. But you're Jamaica, you live in Jamaica or you live overseas? Are you a Jamaican? Yes, so if I dealt with Gary the same way in a very type of way, it would have ended up in a quarrel and a fight. There would be no solution. So when the statement is made that, you know, we were kiki and kakaing, I'm kind of taken aback by that. Because, like I said, having a rah approach, I don't think would have solved anything. You see what happened when a lot of people start to ask him questions. And then people say there was no pushback. I don't see that. I disagree. Garrick was drilled. Pause. Big pause. Oh, you live in Atlanta now, but you're a Jamaican. That's what's up. If you want to hit the link, you know, you can hit the link and talk. I would love to ask you some questions about the current state of situations here in Jamaica and what you think about it. You know, if we didn't attack Garrick like that, it would have definitely be backlash. And you can see how he reacted on KB's panel the last time I was on there with him. That was the last time me and Garrick was on a panel together. The video is deleted, but for those who was there watching, you see, right? He was very pissed. You understand what I say? Even through Essence was up there, he was pissed. He was saying the same thing. Oh, nobody's not telling this girl that she's wrong and all that type of stuff. And I'm like, bro, why you keep saying nobody? I don't get it. Bro, give me an honorable mention. So I guess because I, in my estimate, was calling it down the middle, I still got burnt. Right? Because really, nobody don't really want you to call it down the middle, you know. They want you to call a side. They want you to pick their side. And if you don't pick their side, then you didn't rock for them. You didn't have them back. This is what I'm hearing. I'm just have to be very, very honest about it. This is what I'm hearing. But again, I'm not, you know, I don't react in a rah-rah way. I just really lay it out there and really think about things. And everybody grown, you know, they can have their opinion and we can agree and we can disagree. That's fine. And we can still coexist. We can disagree and still coexist. Again, I don't understand why I was attacked when a month ago, 1 whole month ago, I withdrew my support quietly. Never tried to influence anybody to come at this dude about his association with Skinny. I never did that. The only reason why I'm speaking about it is because I was attacked. And that is an attack. When they start to talk about me being a SCAMMER, yeah, that's an attack. I don't care what nobody want to say about them trying to prove a point. No. That don't make no sense. That doesn't make any sense. Right? And it just won't. I've tried to wrap my mind around it, given all that is said, and it just doesn't. So I'm very confident in my position moving forward. You know, I don't need to engage with people that are disrespectful and defaming my name. I really don't. It doesn't benefit me in any way, shape, or form to do that. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm all good on that. And that's it. I mean, whatever. If there's anything else said, I'll address it. And I'll address it here, like I said. I'm going to address it in a very, very manly, calm way. All right? And every man operates differently. So I'm not saying that men that address it differently aren't men. Everybody got their own way of doing things. There is no one size that fits all. You understand me? So yeah, I just wanted to make it clear that in my estimate, my approach was genuine. You know, I did call it down the middle. Especially based off the evidence that I got. Because again, at first, hearing both parties, hearing both concerns, I was the first to say to Garrick, and I don't know if people remember. And I remember, and I'm going to show you how much my approach was calculated, right? Because I remember people in the chat egging on, yo, Careful how you speak to Garrick. You better be careful, Bolo. I remember the first time I spoke to Garrick about it, somebody was in the chat saying, be careful, because people saying that, yo, he's just gonna blow up on you, he's gonna be explosive and just go off. But listen, that I was not phased by that, because at the end of the day, I learned that when somebody is doing this and they're going to that level, you come all the way down to this level. It's gonna force them to come down to your level, because they're gonna sound crazy to themselves and everybody else when they doing this and you're doing this and you're talking on that level. It's called conflict resolution. Some people, I think it needs to be a course in school that everybody takes. I think we'll have less confrontations that lead to people getting hurt. You know, when KB says, let's have a conversation, that's what he means. Let's lay out all the evidence out there. Get your emotions out of it. Get your feelings out of it. Let's talk about the facts, right? And I did mention to Garrick, I said, Garrick, listen, man. I said, Garrick, listen, man. 1 second, hold on. I told Garrick, I said, bro, do you think you could have approached that situation differently? I asked him questions. And he, to his credit, said, you know what, Bolo? You know what, I could have. And then he explained that, you know, his blood was boiling, and, you know, one of the most consistent things, my bad, excuse me, one of the most consistent things, hey, Parky West, if you want to come up, let me know, I'll drop the link. One of the most consistent things that Garrick said was, and you don't have to agree, you could say it's cap, you could say it's foolishness, you could say whatever. But I've heard him say it consistently over the time when they had conflict. He, you know, people say people expose him for lying about this and all that type of stuff. Um, you know, he says he got PTSD. I am not a medical doctor. I don't know what that means in terms of, you know, you not remembering stuff you said. We see the egg body lady saying that she quote unquote forget stuff, but then she says she's a whole different ball game. But I'm just saying she's supposed to be in the army, supposed to be a veteran, and she said she got PTSD. I don't know, but Garrick said he got PTSD. That's what I heard from people that was watching his live, and you know, I don't know what that means in terms of him not remembering what he said to me on one live, and then the next live, you know, him doing a live asking me questions, calling me out, and from that I removed myself from that channel. I never argued, I never tried to defend myself. I just left him to his opinions about me, and I removed myself from the situation because I felt going down that rabbit hole of responding and looking to defend myself, you know, it might be deemed as an attack on him. And then it's going to be a continuous back and forth. So I just decided, man, I'm going to chill. I'm going to chill out. I'm gonna not be over there. And then people was in the chat, people called me, people text me. They noticed that, yo, he said he noticed that he hasn't seen me over there for a while. A very, very stark difference. I want y'all to peep this. Garrick's reaction to me not being there, asking questions, is a very, very stark difference from the other individual, right? Calling me out my name and then calling me a SCAM. These are the facts. These are not feelings, these are the facts. I'm just laying out facts. There's a stark difference in the approach. All right. Now, I do have my opinions about trash like that whole situation, but I think I've said it all already. I don't need to regurgitate that. You know, I think I think I did extend an invitation to have a conversation. But no disrespect to Gary. But the way things are going right now, I'm not even. It's not about him. It's more about the narratives. You know what I'm saying? It's more about the narratives. So I'm just gonna stay away from all of that. I'm gonna stay away from all of it until my name is brought up. I'm gonna stay away from all of it. Now I know how the Miss Lala Love feels, and other persons that have quietly removed themselves. You know what I'm saying? Now I know how they feel. Now I understand why they move the way they move. Now I understand. You understand what I'm saying? These unnecessary, unwarranted attacks is the reason why these people have taken a step back. When people be doxing them and stuff like that, just going way overboard to protect their own peace, and also to not have family members go to a place where they put themselves in a compromising position to lose their freedom over what is going on YouTube. Taking a step back, chilling, and not engaging, I don't think it's unreasonable. I really don't. I don't think it's unreasonable. I don't think nobody will hold it against them or me. I will engage as far as it's comfortable for me. Oh yeah, I will do that. And if anybody want to question it, that's their right. I don't give a F, to be honest with you. Um, what a lot of them is saying. In my opinion, it's hypocrisy. It's hypocritical. But that's just my opinion, which I'm entitled to. But yeah, man. Shout out to the barber. We had the barber shop. This is like barbershop talk. Let me drop the link real quick. I don't know if anybody want to come up, somebody in the bushes. We got a lot of people in the bushes. I know it's lunchtime. I know it's lunchtime. So, at this point there's a lot of people, like just listening. So I hope you guys smash the like button. I hope you guys share the video. I hope you guys watch the replay all the way to the end. And listen, you can watch my videos on 1.5 or even 1.75 because I don't speak that fast. You'll be good listening on that level. And for the people that fall asleep when I do my lives and stuff like that, don't watch if you're driving. All right. If you wanna listen, if I make you fall asleep when you listen to me, put a 2 in the chat. If you don't fall asleep when you listen to me, put a 1 in the chat. Let me know right now. And I'm not knocking nobody. This is you telling the world, you know, just your honest experience. So I'm not gonna get in my feelings for that. I'm gonna show you just how much we turn lime into lemons into lemonade. You know what I'm saying? If you are the person that falls asleep when you hear me, you know, put doing my thing on here, Audrey put a two. Yo, what did I say? If you fall asleep when I speak, put a two. If you don't fall asleep, oh my God. Somebody sent me a message on Instagram. I'm calling your ass out. I'm calling your, and you should hit the link right now too. No, you at work, yeah. But talking about a two. But anyway, if you genuinely fall asleep when I speak, guess what you do? Anytime you want to sleep, watch my video. Anytime you want to fall asleep, anytime you want to have a good, I know you're working. I know I see your message on Instagram. I know you're watching too. Anytime you want to fall asleep, all right, just watch my video. That's how it helps. I be getting my rest when I hear you live. Well, I guess that has to do with the timing because I go live late sometimes. So that has a lot to do with the timing. But now, for real, yeah, man, I might have to use that as a brand. If you want to fall asleep, come and listen to me. Get them watch hours up, man. Leave that computer on while I'm live and get a good night's rest. How about that? Turning lemons into lemonade. Yeah, somebody, a customer just came into the barber shop. I wanted to check the barber to get a trim. Um, Going to get some food to come back. Yes. Yes, yes. Shout out to Audrey. Audrey was brave enough to put. All right, so put a one in the chat if I don't bore you. Kim R, Sassy 81, CX. Who else? Parky West. If you're still here, put a one in the chat if I don't bore you. You know, if I don't, you know, if when you watch me you don't fall asleep. Yeah, I might be boring to some people. It's all right. It's all good. We're gonna improve on it. All right, let me tell you. See, if me talking a Jamaican, then me gonna talk faster. Oh, we got Julia in the building. If me talking a Jamaican, me gonna talk faster, and then probably talk a bit more engaging for you guys because you see me, yeah, go good. Carter's in the building. Long time Carter's not hit the link. You know, Carter's your work. Where you deal with? Parky West. Where you deal with? And there's no pressure still in the Parky West, but if you want Jamaica, we live in Atlanta, I'd love to ask you some questions. You see, no, I can't be nothing else but myself, you know, people. So it's either you rock with my delivery or you not rock with it. Don't get me wrong. I always I look for improve. Always I look for improve. So I am with constructive criticism. However, for me to be somebody else, that's impossible. It not gonna work. Alright, I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you how me know say it's all about the support where people support you. And you finding the people them or the people them finding you will actually rock with your style and your delivery. And this is no shot to Carcino. Because I know everybody have the attentive ear there. You know, somebody listen to Carcino all the time. Carcino for life. And Carcino, I've heard Dan B made jokes about this stuff. Casino have these moments where him pass for all 45 seconds. And him just like this. And you know say nobody left the chat. You know say nobody, the stream numbers no move. People still are talking in a comment section. Nobody leaves. You know what that tells me? Those people are true supporters of Casino. His style and the way how he does things, them used to it and them rock with it. So everybody can't be the same. Everybody can't be the fast talking, roasting individual. Everybody cannot be that. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It never happen. So you have to be true and stay within yourself as a content creator, in my opinion. And you build the audience based off of integrity, right? Once you start lying, one way of lying is trying to be something that you are not. Kim Arce Casino kills me walking around his kitchen. He has great content. I'm telling you, I rock with Casino. I listen to him all the time. I'm just saying, there's some people that, you know, that's going to turn them off. Because I've seen it. Imagine if I come on here and I just come on here and I don't engage. And you guys do it to me now. You guys do it to me when you come on in the bushes. Yo, a pure bush watcher supporter me have. It's 5:04. Oh, you're out of work? Hey Audrey, I appreciate that you appreciate my delivery. Alright? I'm happy that you're happy. Once y'all are happy, I'm happy. And I'm looking for more happy people. Alright? Like Audrey and all these people. Oh, okay. So Parky West, are you a long time subscriber of mine or are you recent subscriber? How recent? Let me know. I'm Parky. I'm gonna say this to you. You know about JLP and PMP party already. There's a third party called UIC Jamaica. UICJamaica.com. I want you as a person that lives in Atlanta to go and do research on what they're trying to achieve here in Jamaica. Go read them policies, go read them plans to energy and all them something there. Right? Go read them food plan, agricultural plan, everything. Go read it up. Go read them plan to change the constitution. Alright? Go read them plan and share it too with other Jamaicans today in your area. We need you guys. We need our Jamaicans to come together. Everybody. I don't business how far on there. We need them. May I tell them? Need is not a want, you know. We need you guys. The situation in Jamaica is a desperate one, brother. I tell you the truth. Desperate one. Jamaicans need more options. 70% almost of the country has not voted. That means they don't have no confidence in the PNP or the JLP. So I want to encourage that 70% to educate themselves about the third party. The mainstream media is not pushing them. So it is up to us, the independent journalists on YouTube, because that's what they essentially, that's what you are essentially if you're reporting the news, you know. And you're reporting current topics and what's going on. And you're doing it in a responsible, professional way. You see me? So that's where we're at right now with things. And we might have an early election. Elections might be, next year early or this year. So it's more important now more than ever. But I hope that this barbershop talk, just they are reasonable certain things. We talk about Jamaica a little bit. We talk about what happened on double panel with me when I went up to explain myself and True Essence making the statements that she made. I am not one attacking True Essence in the comment section. The people that will attack her and feel the way how them feel, and she have a right to come up there, come defend herself and let it be known what her perspective is. She has a right to do that. She has a right to do that. We just have a thought process on some of the things that was said. And I did mention it before, so I won't regurgitate it. For those who didn't hear it, you can listen to the playback. Oh my goodness, we have Empress 13 in the building. Empress, Empress, don't tell me that you've been in the bushes, watching, I'm afraid, to come say hello, to your long time friend, Don't tell me say that is what happened in Empress 13. Cause me know say you always are supporting the Empress 13. You understand? I mean, know you're one of the Empress. Cause we don't want Empress better than Queen right now, I swear. You're one of the Empress them where really been a support from Tala time. Been here from Tala time from like the jump. Sassy 81, my goodness, Sassy 81 has been so consistent. If she even say hello one time, me appreciate it. Few people that me a bushwatcher, if we even say hello one time in the chat. As a matter of fact, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. For those who are watching, listening live, and for those who watch the replay. You see, when you see my live is scheduled, I want you to mash up the like button, before the live even start. Just go mash up the like button. Just bap, 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 bap. Beat up the like button. See? And then what? Drop a comment before the live even start. That's what I want to do for me. Yo, if you can do that for me, that will help other people to get the video recommended to them, that the one that will even subscribe, even people who don't subscribe. If you can get a live schedule and before the live start, you have 200, 100, 300, 400 likes and comments on it. Because if 400 people like it, that means you have 400 comments that possibly, So if they even say salute to Bolo and chat, if I even have one comment that you make, trust me, it goes a far way, my good people. It goes a very, very far way. See? So, me I ask you to do that for me. You see? CX, all that one they come in, yo, you come like get far behind, bro. Oh, CX. Well, me not even know if CX is a bro or a girl. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. Cause I just initial, we not see no picture, I don't know. But you don't know, big up yourself. That I buy. Yeah, them say, pastor speaks boring, and they say me boring. Man, the hate is real, bro. And then maybe they really genuinely feel that way, which is fine. It's all good. But for the people them way, me not boring too. I'm grateful for Grateful so feel like, the youth entertaining and them something. And, I was speaking to the first lady And I was saying something to the first lady, and the first lady said, the way how you said that, that's just so funny. And I wasn't trying to be funny, you know. And it's one of the things that's happened to me all of my life when I'm communicating with people. A lot of the things them find humorous in what I'm saying. It was never my intention to be funny. But them just find it funny and them just a laugh. And then me, I like to laugh. I like to laugh. So I guess when people hear me get serious, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird for them. I just think that's what it is. I love to laugh. That's my real genuine personality. I love to laugh. I'm always most of the time in a very good spirit. I can't pretend if I'm not in a good spirit, you're going to know. If I'm not, for those who your phone buffering in Walmart, okay. For those who don't know me, and I'm not hard to know because who I am, I'm not hiding, I'm not pretending. This is really who I am, right? I'm not on the internet being a character. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm on the internet being me. This is Bolo V&R, my views, responses, and reactions, right? And this is the 256 Bolo live show. So this is Bolo Live. You see me at the barber. You're gonna see me in other places, um, outside of just doing reactions. You're gonna see me like live. I'm at that spot at the bar. I'm at this spot. That's what this is all about, and this channel is all about, and it's also for addressing certain things when it needs to be addressed that I probably wouldn't address on my main channel, right? And I'm still gonna try and keep it clean and classy because at the end of the day, you know, YouTube is YouTube and YouTube have their policies, and you try to stay within the guidelines of their policies because it's their platform. We have America Baker in the building. Hey, America, no pressure, but me invite this a live show, now, sir. Everybody can come up, come talk to me. You understand? You have any questions to me? Whatever the case might be. You see, you can. But my name, Parky West. We did ask you a question, I never still there. We did ask you if you're a long time subscriber, and if not, how recently it was that you subscribed to my channel. Because so really start back this thing December 11th. So January 11th, February 11th, March 11th. It's been 3 months now, people. Today is the 20th. It's been 3 months and 9 days since I've been on here on my first channel. For this channel, it's not been a week. It's not been a week. The Bolo Live Show channel has not been a week. Yeah, Kim R. Listen, it's very, very. I'm a naturally lazy person. I keep telling people. I'm a naturally lazy person. So for me to act like I'm somebody else, it takes too much. So I don't have any time for it. Even with the beef thing, like I really don't have any time to be going over people's videos and pointing out the lies and the hypocrisy, right? All people have to do is really pay attention. And their discernment, and look at my actions and their discernment, they're going to easily see who is who and what is what. They can come to an educated, conclusion as to who is who and what is what. I'm telling you. Yeah, man, I don't have time for it. I don't have time for it. I've been open and transparent. I've been honest about things. I've been honest about my country, the state that it's in, the culture. People have asked me questions. I've been honest about stuff. I have not capped about nothing. I did not try to paint this elaborate picture of a oasis. Oh, so today you subbed up to this one and for the other one it been a minute. So Park US, you still like me, man. I remember when so alright, so based off of that, right? What is your opinion of my channel? What is your experience as a consumer? Again, would I love for you hit the link, you know. These are just like, questions to the consumer. What is your opinion of the content that you've seen on the main channel? You've been there for a minute, so you've seen a transformation and a growth, right? In things. What is your opinion on your honest, detailed opinion? Not one sentence, but a paragraph. What is your opinion on your experience as a consumer of the content? That's my question. And if you would like, you can hit the link and come up and answer the question for everyone to hear. You don't have to show your face or nothing. I put up an overlay. It's very, very easy. And nobody don't have to see you or me. You get what I say? They don't have to see your avatar. It's very, very easy, my friend. Very, very easy indeed. See, just like that. Nobody can see you. Understand what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. That is it. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. One of the lamest things that was said. This is one of the lamest things that was said. Oh, Bolo goes live. Bolo goes live with other people when other people is going live. That was one of the lamest accusations that was made. Oh my goodness. Do you know that YouTube has an analytics? It tells you the audience, where your audience is at, and it tells you the time zones when your audience is on the app mostly. So you see between the hour of 4, 5 p.m. Eastern and 11, 12 p.m., right? You see between those hours, those are what you call prime time hours. That's when you really have the engagement of the audience. People come from work, they're more settled at home, they're chilling. And for that audience, YouTube is their new television. So that's where they get their news, that's where they get the drama, that's where they get everything. All different YouTube pages is like a channel that somebody watches. And sometimes people got 3 TVs, so they will watch different channels at the same time. That's also a reality. Yes? So within a sector where we're pretty much sharing subscribers, people are going to overlap. So it's not like anybody can dictate to a content creator how long to stay on the live for. All right. KB have 3 channels. KB go live sometimes 5 times for the day, and he's one content creator. So you're telling me that nobody else is going live while KB is going live. This is not true. You see the hours that I told you about 5 o'clock to 12 p.m. I've seen several content creators go live at the same time, or in and around the same time. Several. But this individual wants to point out me going live while other content creators is going live. Yo, it was one of the weakest arguments, but you see, it shows the level of attack and how they're grasping at straws. Yeah, exactly. Yo, listen, I'm subbed up to Tiki TV. I'm subbed up to Casino for Life. I'm subbed up to people that some of these people in this sector don't even know about. Never heard their name. Big YouTubers. Big. You think they're worried about who is going live? When they're going live? No. They set their life around their schedule because they grown and they got shit to do. I don't understand the mindset of these people. And the arguments that they make is so silly. It's so silly. Oh. But as me I say, sir, as me I say, people, you don't know a barber shop, me say, you know I go. The argument to them people that make it so silly. Very, very silly. Very, very juvenile. In that regard, that specific argument there was very juvenile. Very weak argument. But you know, hey, it's very interesting that that argument was even attempted. Very, very interesting. Um, so like I said, you know, people are not really concerned about who's going live when, as content creators on the internet. They really are not. They work their timing around the stuff that they actually have to do in real life. You feel what I'm saying? And for some content creators, those circumstances are different because some are more dedicated to making content more than some. You have some people that it's almost 24 hours a day, right? Because that's their life. But there's some people that they do this part time. It's not their life. So again, they just have to do the content around the timing for themselves. And you have to remember, you know, giving people grace is something we have to consider. And why I say that, right? A new content creator that comes on the scene, and I can speak from experience. Basically, you're trying to find your way. You're trying to, you know, get get to that zone, into that area where, all right, you know, you try different things, you test it, if this work, that work, you fail several times. But one of the things you don't do is give up. You continue to experiment. You continue to do different things. Seeing? So it's all about mindset. It's all about mindset. If the mindset is that you feel like you're always gonna be the trajectory of things is always gonna be like this, then you're not being logical where life is concerned. I don't care how successful you are, there's moments where things go into a decline. But you see, the smart moves that you make can prepare you for those moments where there's definitely a decline, but the moves that you made, trust me, you're going through those rough times smoothly because of the smart decisions that you made. And that has to do with financial literacy. Shout out to Biz 101. If you're not subbed up to Biz 101, make sure you go and sub up to Biz 101. You understand? So yeah, Barbershop Chronicles, that's my time. I hope that you guys learned something. I hope that it sparked some level of um, thought process where it opens your mind to thinking more deeper about your approach on anything you're doing in life. Some thought has to be put into it. Remember the four things you control. Remember you control what you think, what you do, what you say, and how you feel. What you think in your mind, you control that. Alright? A computer has protection software. If something is sent to its system that is harmful for the system, it blocks it and kicks it out. See how we are dealing. See how big up yourself. Thank you for your comment. Um, remember that you control what you think. Remember you control what you say. Remember you control what you do and how you feel. And how you feel, those emotions, you control that. Like I said, a computer, virus will be sent to a computer, you know. But how the computer responds depends on the state of the computer. Does it have a protection system? You feel what I say? Does it have a protection system? Think about that. If it does, it's gonna trap the virus and destroy it. So if a virus was to take over the computer will be operating differently, and that would have to do with the thinking part of it, the brain. Yes. So you control what you think. You control that. You control what you say. Remember, you have a choice. You don't have to open your mouth and talk. You understand what I say? You can just chill and don't say anything. All right. You control what you do with your action. I'm sitting here on this chair right now, and when I decide to get up, that is me controlling my actions. If even deciding to stay seated is also an action, but I control it. How you feel, how you allow, whether you allow people and what they say and situation and circumstances to invoke certain emotion, good manners, to invoke certain emotions into you, you control that, right? You control that. Honestly, 100%. Just remember that. Always remember in every situation that you're in life that you're in control of those four things. You cannot go in front of a judge and tell the judge that, oh, a him make me do it, a she make me do it, this person made me do this. No, it does not stand in the court of law. You're always going to be judged because they understand that you control these four things: what you say, what you do, how you feel, and what you think. If you master that and move within that mastery through life, you're gonna be you're gonna have powerful results. Point blank period. Because certain tricks that people play to get you triggered. When a man know that you're a person that is reactive and just say this to him and him just get angry and him fly up and get crazy. What is gonna happen is that you're gonna be constantly that button is gonna be constantly pushed by people for you to go to that place. But when they can't study how you're gonna react and if you're gonna react, then you're gonna have less and less people trying to test you, basically. Because you might take it to the level of a million where action is concerned, or you might just ignore them and not say anything, and that's that. So think about it. But anyway, I'm getting the hell up out of here. I'm about to head home. About to head home from the barber shop, and you know, I'll see what happens for the rest of the day. I'll see what happens. But that's my time, man. We out of here. Peace. You guys have a good one, all right? Remember to like, share, and comment. Bless up the video. General, you go up, sir? You go, sir? But big up yourselves. Big up on yourselves still. I'm out of here, all right? And have a good day. Have a good evening. Peace.